she need a couple bands, that's gonna be easy for me. I told her leave her AirPods at his house and she could keep the money. Once that location land, you know he be done. I'll be with the drop, let's get the drop, you know how we come. I don't really go to the club cause I go crazy in them. 2 fan bitches at the door, they tryna take me with them. Get his Glock like Method Man, he John blazing niggas. Put your boy in the cash register, we be changing niggas. You better not talk about money.
OT7 Kwani OMG. Wow, what an intro. Ladies and gentlemen, you know where you're at right now. You're at the graveyard, and you're with Nightmare. You should recognize this man right next to me. Welcome to Nightmare Knowledge. Just another episode, just another week in Villanova football. Just trying to press the envelope, trying to be more consistent, and try to put the we over me every single time, y'all. I'm going to give my man to the left opportunity to introduce himself, but y'all should already know who this man is. From Philly, they call him J4. Jalen Goodman is his government. Jalen, please tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us how you feel right now, and tell us, you know, we got a game this week, just coming off a bye, like, you know, how you feel.
All right, so, yeah, my name's Jalen Goodman. Originally from Philadelphia, went to Lower Merion High School. I'm a fifth-year senior, play defensive back, and I'm ready for this game, man. I've been battling a little sickness for the past couple of days, and I'm starting to get back. I'm starting to get back into it. I'm starting to get back into running, lifting, and just trying to get back on my feet. And but yeah, this is a big game for us, and that is just because it's the next game. So every game is a big game. So yeah, we're just ready to go out there and do our thing.
Yeah, guys, I mean, practice this week, business as usual. Try and make sure we're executing at a high level. Guys are moving around fast. Execution is at a premium. And honestly, y'all, I think we had the proper week of preparation for the guys that we got this week. Guys, Stony Brook Seawolves. I don't even know what a Seawolf is, but they're coming to Nova to try and take what's ours, y'all. And fun fact, like, the last time we played them on homecoming, we did a lot of weird stuff that day. We were up, and then we weren't. And, you know, for some reason, every time we play Stony Brook, whether it's in the fall or it's in some weird spring season, they always seem to got something for us. But, you know, what they got to understand is that we not the same Nova as we were before. And, you know, I talk about our defense a lot, y'all. And, you know, we got one of our starting members right here. Like, I pray they don't try to run the ball. Like, it's going to be clipped. Like, it's going to be nice weather. You know, the pass will be available. We're going to see what they got in the passing game. But as far as I'm concerned, I hope they work on their passing plays. They had a couple weeks to get ready for us, but that run is dead. Like, don't even try it. But as far as the offense, like, this is where I need to get real serious here, y'all. We haven't been cleaning our plate, y'all. Leaving food on the table. If I was a young man at my house with my mother, if you know me, you know the type of mother I got. You get served a portion, you know, after she tells you, is this enough? You know what I mean? And you don't finish it, that's a problem. We gotta start being our own worst enemy, offense. We gotta put a 4 and something else after that this week. 4 and something else after that, 40 plus. We need that. We need that. But, you know, talking about consistency, which I think we've kind of been lacking on the offensive side of the ball, and hopefully we get back to that. Like, something that's been consistent this year is our defense, y'all. I don't know if Jalen knows this, but if you take away that FBS game that we had, we would be one of the top 5 defenses in all of FCS football. And that's the consistency that you need if you want to build a championship-level team. Jalen, talk about the things that, one, you've been doing personally to make yourself known and visible as a playmaker on this defense, number one. And number two, like, what is being done on the defensive side of the ball collectively that's allowing you guys to just gel and be so consistent this year?
Well, me personally, I just been trying to just play tighter the routes because I know our D-line is going to get to that quarterback. So I know the quarterback only have about 3-4 seconds. Like, he's not going to have much time at all. So I just been pretty much just training myself just to, you know, when I'm playing my technique, just to stay in there and get hands on the receiver, because I know that once I take the timing off for the receiver's route, the whole thing is already messed up. The quarterback's he's gonna make the throw, but it's not gonna make it because the time is messed up. And as far as it comes for the defense, I don't know. I feel like we just been playing with a different type of energy this year. Like everyone just been in the A game. We don't really miss as many tackles as we did last year. We're tighter to routes. We get enough to fill on third downs. I just feel like we coming for it all. Like we want it. Like we really want it this year. So yeah.
And, defense is really what wins championships. You hear it all the time. And a defense is something that travels. If we go where we want to go, not only in this conference, but, for the whole season as a whole, like our defense is going to have to be something that's consistent. And it's Jalen's play and the play of our D-line and our linebackers and the rest of the DB group that has allowed us to shut out teams like Elon, who was number one in the conference. Go against A&T and not give up anything. Really, really not give up anything. And Colgate not really give up much. Lehigh give up nothing. Like getting the ball, turnovers, tackling in space, like he's been talking about. That's the biggest improvement from last year to this year. Guys are just tackling now. And I see the confidence of the defensive players. Like when a big play happens, like I talk to Jalen about this all the time. I'm gonna be honest. I see a big play happen, and next thing you know, I'm on the field. So our defense, they're good at responding. They're good at handling the moment, and I think that's something that's got to translate to our offense. And talking about the bye week, y'all, like. I've seen a lot of teams in college football. Me and Jalen, we watch college football anytime we get the opportunity. I've seen a lot of teams come off a bye and start a little rusty and, not really have it at first. And I'm going to be honest, y'all, we can't afford that this week. Like, Stony Brook's record is what it is. But, like, y'all, when I tell you, every time we play this team, we get their best. We really do. Each year we've played them, we should have beat them comfortably. We did it in 21. In the spring, we kind of got it done. It was a nasty little game. And then our freshman year, we didn't get it done. So, this is a team hungry for a win. It's a team that's got guys that, want to feed their family too. So, Jalen, what do you think we got to do to set the tone this Saturday to truly show that we beat the bye like we said we did? How do we show that we beat the bye?
I think we got to start off with a big play, whether that's on special teams with a kickoff return or offense, get a big touchdown or defense get a big turnover. I feel like we just got to start off big. What we do, we got to make that impact early. And then on top of that, I feel like we got to be consistent and offense. As you said before, like y'all would leave food on the plate. I feel like we have no time, we have no room for that this week at all. Neither does the defense either. So. We got to finish all our food on our plate and just like dominate on all ends of the field. Special teams, offense, defense. We just gotta get it done.
Yeah, I totally agree with Jalen. Like Coach Fletcher said this to the running backs after practice. He said it doesn't matter what you do, leave your mark on Saturday. Like Jalen plays special teams alongside with me. Like whether it's kickoff or it's 1st and 10, like Jalen Goodman's gotta go set the tone. Whether it's 1st and 10 or it's kickoff or kick return, I got to do my best to try and set the tone. And we got the guys around us, both of us on either side of the ball, to, help us, when we're not at our best or we're not executing to the level that we need to. But it's still on us to go out there and ball because that's what we can control. And I think it's time we start playing complementary football. Y'all, I'm going to be honest. We haven't really played a complete game yet on every phase. But y'all, I don't know, the practice we had today, was so smooth, so crisp. Everybody was just light. There's no tense. There's nobody's tense. Nobody's tight. Everybody's relaxed and focused, locked in. And honestly, the challenge is, how do we bring that to the field each and every week? It's a long season. This week 8 now. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's week 8. People are going to start feeling it a little bit. But what are we going to do to allow us to take that next step to go where we want to go? It's a 4-game season now, y'all. And it starts with Stony Brook. So, Jalen, I'm going to ask you one last question. How are you going to challenge yourself these last 4 games? We're approaching championship November, y'all. Very important. But starting with Stony Brook, what is the challenge you're going to issue yourself to, take that next step these last 4 games?
I want to get more turnovers on my end. I want more interceptions, fumble recoveries, forced fumble. I want to have a much more of an impact onto the game than just a PBU or a tackle. I want to leave my name out there. I want people to remember what I do. So yeah, just definitely making big plays and just having a big impact on the game.
Yeah, I I think that's the best thing. Like, me and Jalen talked about, like, Jalen is a real good tackler. Like, we talk about this all the time. Jalen believes every tackle he tries to make, he's going to make it. I told him, bro, you got to go get that ball. You a safety. Like what you do is you a ball hawk. Like, you got to go get that ball. And, like, as you continue to challenge yourself to play tighter routes, you got to just be that ball hawk at the same time. You got to trust yourself. You got to go. And, like, that's the same issue, like, I have with myself sometimes. I got to just trust myself and go. Like, my challenge to myself is, like, I just got to keep going. Try and be consistent as possible. Like, y'all see the running back room. It's crazy. Like, it's so much talent in there. There's so many guys that can get the job done. My part is to make sure that I'm consistent. Like, as the offense ebbs and flows, I want to continue to be the same version of myself each and every play, whether it's on offense or special teams. If I'm returning the ball, I just want to be consistent. Get vertical, get what you can, and trust the guys in front of you. If I'm on kickoff, like, every game I go and want to get an ST tackle. Like, if I can do that, like, I would love to do that. And, you know, I think me and Jalen, like, we play enough snaps on each phase of the game, whether it's defense or special teams, or for me, offense and special teams, where we can impact the game. So what I do know is that y'all are going to see the two of us ball out this weekend. It's a first warm weather game at home. Finally. It's homecoming, like, finally. Like, oh, my goodness, 80 degrees. Lovely. Thank you, God. But y'all, like, as OT said, like, we got to press that button. And that button for me and J4 says go, y'all. And that's what we got to do this weekend. My teammates, if you listen to this, just go. Don't wait. Do not wait. Do not wait, bro. Stony Brook is in the way, y'all. And we got to get him out of it. And until then, y'all, like, me and Jalen got some business to handle. It's Thursday. It's Thirsty Thursday. But we hungry, though. We hungry. We got to lick that plate clean, man. Lick it clean. And Stony Brook, I apologize in advance. It's got to get ugly for y'all. It's a lot of pain we got to put on that field. I tell y'all each and every week. But until then, like, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. This is my man, J4, Jalen Goodman. I'm going to drop his IG up right here. Y'all know where to find him. Like, you going to see him on the field, number 4. Y'all know me, Nigeria Nightmare. Y'all, like, weather's getting cold. Like, you got to go to the gym. You got to go to the gym, y'all. I'm your guy. Body by Nightmare. You know where to find me. I'm not hard to find. I can make something for each and every person, tailor-made. I'm very flexible. I'm also very available. Hit me up each and every time, y'all. Like and subscribe to this, John. But until then, Nightmare out, y'all. We going to see y'all later. Peace. We over me.